Good morning. How's it going? Uh, so today, officially, Spider Noir has been released with 8 episodes, and I think I'm just gonna go by each episode so I can kind of like talk about each one. And yeah, my hair is just kind of like all over the place, but it is what it is today. Um, I need to get a haircut, but not the point of the story. Uh, so, um, Ben Riley is a seasoned, down on his luck private investigator in the 1930s in New York and is forced to grapple with his past life following a deeply personal tragedy as the city's one and only superhero. Um, Also with a if you're not familiar or do know, you can watch uh the episodes either in black and white or in color. In my personal opinion, just to have that kind of gritty, 1930s feel. I think black and white would be best, but that's just my personal opinion. Um, Also, just with the first episode right off the bat, I am digging this show so far. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. Um I love like the grittiness. I love um the characters. Nicolas Cage does a great job as um Ben Riley, private investigator. Um you're kind of like already introduced to a few characters in the first episode. Um, like you have Robbie Robertson, who is well, he writes for the paper. Um, Kat Hardy, who is um uh I guess what you call like a singer, like at a jazz club. Janet Ruiz is Ben's secretary. Some characters I haven't seen yet, but then we got Flint Marco, who basically is the Sandman. Um, they don't say that necessarily, but he's the Sandman. Then you got Silverman, who is kind of like a mob boss. uh, Perry, who was also a private investigator. Um, who else did I see? Oh, you see this little cute little kid in there. His name is Frankie. Um, and Addison, you saw in the first episode. So, uh, like I said, so far, first episode, really enjoyed it. Like, with just the openings, you see um they call him Spider, but we know he's Spider Man, and he's just flying throughout the city. It again, like it just really gives it um that really 1930s, like real they really did a great job with that, and flying around the city. Well, not flying, but webbing, whatever you want to call it. Um, and taking down some bad guys, and yeah. Um, yeah, so far, great job, great job. So far, people are giving it like base like 8.3 range. Um, let's look at some of the reviews. Let's see. This one is a 9 out of 10. It's really great for what it is. This is my favorite of the superhero Star Wars series. Star Wars? Okay. Behind Daredevil Born Again. Although it was a bit of a different twist on the traditional Ben Riley, Nicolas Cage played him perfectly, and the show kept me hooked all along 8 episodes, and none are boring, in my opinion. Slow start, but episode 3 through 8 are all brilliant. Every character was amazing, and the plot and world building was awesome too. I don't think it was slow. That's just my opinion. But I think just right off the bat, um, I think I mean, again, so far I'm giving it a 10, and I've only watched one episode. This one gives it a 10 out of 10. Awesome noir. Spider Noir gives a wonderful homage to the classic films. Uh, Direction, photography, and sets take you back to the greats that set the standards in the past. I was exceptionally impressed with the quality of the art brought to the show. This smokes the recent products from the current industry, low quality products like Mandalorian movie. Uh, the creative power of the show is impressive. All right, here is another 10. I'm assuming people don't know how to write, but it says L think the idea of the series and Nicholas' performance is amazing. I don't know L. What is L? Um, uh, wish to see 2 season. Good luck. The first episode is so good, and have to admit that it impressed me well. So I knew from the trailer that this is going to be the good series. So I would definitely advise this TV show to everyone. Okay, someone needs to learn how to write. Um, but from what I gather from that, they really enjoyed it. This other one is a 9. It says worth watching. I went into this not quite sure what to expect. Nicolas Cage has had a few hits and a lot of misses. Cage always wanted to play Superman, but except the cameo in The Flash, never got to um and what's his name? And became too old for the role. This show is pretty good as a plan B. Cage fits the role of a reluctant hero, a guy with superpowers who retired after a tragedy. That is now a private detective in the 1930s. He always had a tendency to overreact, but his fans love it, and this is no exception. The show does a pretty good job of creating a noir world with a chance for the viewer to watch it in color, like I said, and stylish black and white. Similar to the Frank Miller Sin City, Lucas Haas is is well cast as a heavy and Brandon Gleeson also as a crime boss, while Karen Rodriguez brings some smiles as Cage's long-suffering secretary. The show works well as the viewer is given detail into a small accounts, while each episode unfolds into the mystery, keeps them guessing as what's going on. It's a good blend of noir, mystery, superheroes, and I would recommend it. And last but not least, this one also a 10 out of 10. Excellent. Most Prime shows I've watched aren't very good, but this one um, is very good. I always like detective films, shows, and this is really a good one. I don't have much more to say than it's extremely good. It's not the best show ever, but still really worth checking out. So yeah, watch it. Um, yeah. Um, a lot of these speak really highly of this, and as I said, um, I only finished the first episode, and I wanted to go over it before I forgot what I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, um, I think I'm gonna probably eat a little something and then dive into the next one. So keep you updated, and if you've checked it out already, let me know what you think or thought. And if you plan on watching it, also let me know. But that's all that I have for you today. So I'll keep you updated with the next episode. All right. Peace out.